The one is Vanilla Ice.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
he was the
Ding,
first
ding,
white
ding,
rapper.
ding.
Worked Vanilla Ice.
Ding, 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 ding.
Then I worked Just Ice. Remember Just Ice?
Uh-huh.
He was on
Just
Single
Ice,
Bag
yeah.
Records,
Yeah.
and he
Yeah,
got
Just
in some
Ice.
trouble with supposedly.
He was on self-destruction. I remember Just Ice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I also worked with Mantronics.
Okay.
They did a lot of house music.
Okay.
And Joy Sims.
Okay. Yeah.
But to answer your question, what I want to leave with the word, I would like to say that people need to have more love in their heart nowadays because there's so much evil out there. And a lot of that evilness actually comes from some of the music that we hear. You know, God does things and the devil does as well. So whatever you hear, it's a subliminal message that goes into your brain, and a lot of people act out and they don't know why they're doing what they're doing, but it's because the subliminal messages that they're getting. So I'm telling everybody to watch what you hear, watch what you see, what you taste, what you feel. All of those things are a part of making up the human being. But try to have more love in your heart and respect for other people, because your sins will catch up with you. So what you sow today, you're going to reap tomorrow. So think about what you're doing before you do something.
Now that's the word. I love
Wow.
it. That is a word.
That's heavy. That's heavy.
Yes.
We
It's
got,
true.
we got another guest in the building also.
Yes, we do.
He been sending in the background real humble.
Rolling on with the great record promoter.
Well, right.
Mr. Hammurabi Bay. How are you? Did I pronounce that correctly?
Oh, yes, you did.
Okay, good.
Very
I was making sure. I was sitting over here trying to spell it. I only had one M. He gave me the correct spelling. So, I don't know if you guys know, but this is Doug E. Fresh's dad. So this is where he learned the bebop. And
Tell him the beatbox.
tell us a little bit more about you.
Well, I'm actually here for Linda, who I've been knowing for, I won't name all of the years.
In a minute.
And she was calling me back and forth, getting a book together. And I'm the one who suggested that she should write a book.
Nice.
And she wrote the book. I'm in the book. And now you see a lot of things that are coming up that may not even be in the book. All of the people that she ran into, you know, and she's been with my son even before I was with him in the music business.
Wow.
So she's going back when he was 17. I think I came in when he was about 21 or 22.
Wow.
You know? But
Wow.
I learned things from Linda, from my son, from Chill Will, because I had to be a road manager, which I knew nothing about. I'm a carpenter, a plasterer, and a plumber, and all that stuff. You know, but when you look at it, it's all the same thing.
Yeah.
And I agree with Linda about love. But if a person never got love, when you meet them, you're only going to get what they got. So we can't blame that person. We got to try to fix them.
Yes.
And the fixing starts up here.
Yes.
You given a problem by someone else, but you got to fix it. So how do we fix it? We fix it with us.
And love.
So if we find something that's wrong with a person, we tell it to the person and see if they can work on it. You know, you mentioned things that you did. I changed things in my life. I'm from this town, born here in 1941. My mother had 18 children.
Wow.
The Miles family and the Wilson family.
Born in Baltimore.
Born in Baltimore.
Nice.
Right. 908 Mount Street.
Wow.
Wow.
Cherry Hill,
West Side.
Presbury, East Baltimore, Landville, I mean, many places. And I helped to raise 12 of my brothers and sisters. And I started with school about 3 years ago. And in the class, I realized that I helped raise myself.
Oh, wow.
Because the things that I do, no one gave them to me. They was there, not a person, but I picked those scientific things up and put them in my mind. And now that's how you make it work. So now I don't eat sugar no more. Because I found that sugar kills. You see, it's not good for the body because it's not a man-made substance. That's right. You see, so we have to learn how to give up things in order to go forward, you know.
Put that candy cane down.
I was in here 10 this candy cane. I ain't eat no breakfast.
But you pay for that later. I'll talk to you that later. About
Yes,
that.
sir.
Yeah. But like I said, I'm here for Linda, and the book is doing good. She's getting around, and we're finding out all of the people that she knew, and that this world is a very short place.
Yeah.
when you find out who do you know and how long you've been knowing them. You knew them before they knew their family members and stuff like that. So a lot of that is going on in the music business, you know. And it's been my pleasure to be in the music business, running by my son. And I know most of the hip hop artists, and I'm called Pop. I'm probably the oldest person at a show.
They call you Pop?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna call you Pop.
Yeah. And I'm 75.
Wow.
And he looks good.
Well, you change things in your life, and it'll happen. Your face will get clear. You'll lose some weight, and you'll think better.
Wow.
You think about what Linda said. It's love instead of hate. That's what the prophet said, Noble Ali. We have to love instead of hate. So I may not like what you did, but I don't hate the whole person. I just don't like what you did. And I will tell you about what I don't like about you. And if you don't want to speak, it's okay. You know? My mama didn't speak to me for a while.
Like that not too long ago.
It's all right.
Yeah. But this is Linda's day, and we all came a long way in this struggle with the music business.
So let me ask you this: How did you and Linda meet?
I met through my son when she was with Horse Brother.
Okay.
My son, I've been traveling with him for 28 years.
Okay.
Wow.
So I've been knowing Linda for 28 years.
Wow.
And we've traveled, we slept at her house, me, my grandsons, and everybody. She always invited us to the house. Oh, you ain't got to go to a hotel. Y'all can pack up right here. So we've been close all of those years, you know, back and forth, and
nice.
Celebrating her Earth Day in Atlantic City. The 19th
Big
of
birthday,
January.
Yeah, my birthday is January the 19th. I was in Atlantic City.
Coming up
Came
soon.
over from New York.
Yes, it's coming up.
What we doing this year?
I'm thinking about going to Miami to hang out in Miami because I did a big book signing in Miami a couple weeks ago at Miami-Dade College campus. And I love North Beach. So if I don't go to North Beach, I'll go back to New York like I usually go to New York and celebrate my birthday and stay up there for nearly a week or so. And hang out with Dougie Fresh, Hammurabi, his father, and other friends.
Keep me posted. I think I might want to come hang out with y'all.
Okay.
If my budget permits.
But I just wanted to say it's a blessing when you can have your family by your side in this industry, because there's so many people. You don't know who you can trust. You don't know if they're there because they want to be there and genuinely care and want to see you do better, or if they're there for their own reasons. So I think it's a blessing that you started to work with your son and travel with your son, because in a way, you're also there. You're his protector.
Yes, no, definitely.
You know, and a lot of people don't have that, and a lot of people get messed over when you don't have those people that really genuinely care about you, you know, right there beside you when you're out there working. So I think that's a blessing.
Yeah, well, that's the thing that everybody has to learn. You have to learn who you select. And sometimes it's hard because you don't know nothing. So you see, so you got to have people who love you generally and will give you good information, you know. So I have people who call me up and I give them information on the phone.
But that started with Ben because, like you said, you changed some things. You might not have always been the best person, but you changed to be a better person. So all of that starts from within.
Yes.
And in order for that to happen, that's the only way you can give good advice, when you're true to yourself as well, I believe.
Well, my mother with the 18 children helped me.
Yes.
Because I got a chance to kind of father children, which wasn't my children.
Right.
And now I have 11, 18 grandchildren, 8 great-grandchildren.
Wow.
And many other people who call me dad. You know, Big Daddy, Jalil, and I've gotten guys to stop smoking cigarettes after my wife passed.
Wow.
That it's a killer. Find something else to do.
I stopped smoking marijuana. Nobody knew that, but I stopped.
Yeah, that's good.
I had to get rid of that stuff.
I never knew you smoked marijuana.
A lot of people didn't know I always had allergy issues. You know, that's what I would say. I didn't let people know, but I stopped for health reasons. I stopped. Thank God nothing was going on with my health. But I stopped for health reasons. My grandfather and my grandmother passed away from cancers. I didn't want those issues in my life, so I got rid of one of the things that I thought was causing me to have anxiety, and I got rid of it. And I've been doing way better. Vocals sound a lot better, clear. My face is clear. Don't break out as much. A lot of things changed for me when I let that go, and that was like my really only bad habit that I had picked up.
Well, you got another one.
Candy.
That's right.
Put that candy cane down.
I haven't ate a
Say
piece since he said so.
You see, you're,
But when he gone, you be right back at me.
I wanted to tell you that because you do have a very clear looking face.
Thank you.
You are a very beautiful woman.
Thank you.
Your skin and everything tells the truth about what you just told me already, because I was going to ask you that. You know, so that's a key for listeners to listen to what you did to change your life and what I did to change my life, to help people change their lives. That's what we're here for. That's what friends are for.
That's right. Yeah, exactly.
You know, so.
Nice. Well, Linda, thanks for coming through.
Yes,
so
thank
welcome.
you very much. Thank you all.
Thank you both. Thank you all for coming. Shout out to Evan making everything happen.
Man,
The book though.
95.
What's that?
95.
What's 95? What's that mean?
That was Highway 95 that Linda got on trying to get here.
95.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
she left the 6 out.
95.
She's on her way to New York.
It's okay. She's
glad you didn't pass us.
Yeah, me too, because I definitely wanted to do this.
Oh, yeah,
interview.
this is-
Well, I'm glad you came through. Thanks for speaking to our listeners, and sharing your story and your world and your book. Like that's something else I want to say real quick. As far as you just taking the time out to write the book, a lot of people in your position don't understand how important that is for the future generations. Like I talk to artists all the time, and like we mentioned, like it's kind of like a lost art as far as the record promotion side of it. There's very few people that still really do it the right way, and that knowledge needs to be spread. You know, it's only a few major record promoters or industry people in general. I probably can count them on less than one hand. I don't know everybody offhand, but I mean Kevin Lowndes, yourself, and I think Clive did a book. I think. But,
Clive Davis?
Yeah, I believe so.
I'm not sure.
But other than that, I can't think of anyone else.
Exactly. A lot of people have not written about the record business, and especially about record promotion.
Right.
And it is the
Lost
missing
art.
piece. Yeah.
So yeah, we thank you for that. Thank you for spreading the knowledge to the next generation, and even the generation that's, you know, even when you're coming up in it, like when you were coming up, I'm pretty sure that people, your peers, have no idea some of the stuff that you went through, some of the stuff that you dealt with, and it kind, you know when you always wonder about something, you're like, I wonder how that happened, but you never got around to asking the question. It takes somebody like you to write that book to kind of clear that up.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So yeah, we definitely appreciate that. Once again, let them know every place they can get the book.
Amazon,
Okay.
Barnes and Noble, and you can Google me and you can get some information that way. And you can also buy the book from Ex Libris. That's my publishing company, XLIBRIS.
Okay.
And they're
Ex-Libris.
Ex Libris Publishing.
Okay.
So they have a website. You can buy the book there as well. And some of the bookstores are supposed to be carrying the books, so that's in the making.
Okay.
Wow.
So in addition to the book, what's next for Linda? The great record.
Well, I also have a publishing company, so if anybody has music and they need their music to be published, everybody should get their music published.
Right.
Because if not, somebody else can publish your music, and when it's time to get royalties,
You
they
will
get
get
your
time off.
royalties money. So I'm just going to amp up my publishing company. It's called Right Shoe Publishing,
Okay.
and I publish music for artists, and I'm affiliated with BMI.
Okay.
And I'm also looking to take the book to another level and eventually maybe have them to do a movie
Yes.
or a story about the great record promoter. You have Empire, which is a
Right.
fantasy, but the great record promoter
It's real
is a
life.
reality.
Mhm.
Yes. So
What do you think about shows like Empire and a lot of these movies and shows covering the record industry that, like you said, there's a lot of fiction in it?
it's a lot of fiction in it, and it really doesn't give the music industry a good look. It's so much inner fighting, so much backstabbing, and that's not the way the record industry. I mean, in all businesses, you're going to have some issues like that. But for the most part, I don't think it gives the record business a good look.
Wow.
You know, it really doesn't portray the way record companies actually run.
Right. Well, we thank you for all the knowledge and all the information. How can people get in touch with you if they need to reach you?
They can check me out on my Facebook page, The Great Record Promoter, at Facebook.
Okay.
Or they can send me an email at thegreatrecordpromoter@gmail.com.
Okay. All right. And if you see her at the light, wave her down. She got them books in the trunk. Books are definitely in the trunk.
That's right.
Cut out the middleman. But yeah, man, Core DJ Wild Child DNA Tiff Rider. Thank you all for coming through once again. We're gonna get into 1 or 2 more records and we're gonna get out of here. So any final words, everybody? Any final words?
Thanks, DJ Wildchild, for having me. I really appreciate that.
Problem.
And I will definitely come back again if you all invite me.
Of course.
And thanks, Evan, my social media rep, for setting this up for me.
And I will send people to the radio station as well.
Appreciate
Awesome.
it. Growth is always the key.
Absolutely.
You know,